Welcome to Alfredo's Size 3 Taco Truck, a Marvel Crisis Protocol podcast. The only podcast that still says Merry Christmas. I'm Vincent Curkov.
I have had value, and you warned me it was a problematic intro, but I did not realize.
We're kidding about that. This is not, we're not the Fox News of Marvel Crisis Protocol. Although I think there is a niche there, if you really wanted to.
If you really want it, there's one way you can go.
Yep, absolutely. Anyway, hopefully, if we get this out in time, it's either Christmas or Christmas Eve. And we wanted to give you guys a special Christmas present. We couldn't get our act together and get the entire crew together, but we're going to play a very merry back of the box, just me and Pat. And then we're going to get out of here, and you guys can go back to enjoying Christmas. So,
Hell yeah.
Pat,
Mm-hmm.
back of the box is a segment we do every, let's say, week.
Sometimes.
That we record this podcast. I like the headcanon that, like, we record the podcast every week, but we only actually send out the good ones.
Put out the good ones, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Kind of damning.
So we play we play every week, and you get 3 points if you get it on the first one, 2 points if you get it on the second one. Or sorry, dude, I'm so bad at explaining this game. All right, I'm going to read you the back of a Marvel Crisis Protocol box. I have done some subtle Christmasing up of this segment. Normally, I blank out things. Instead, there'll be subtle Christmas hints. We'll see if you guys notice the difference. And if you get it on the first paragraph, you get 3 points. Second paragraph, you get 2 points. You can ask me for some help, and I'll give you 1 point. It's Christmas, so you need 6 points to win.
Okay, I appreciate that.
Absolutely. Sounds good. Here we go. When industrialist... I've already screwed up. When industrialist Tim Allen injected himself with his experimental Santa formula, it granted him incredible strength, speed, and resilience, but fractured his mind, turning him into the ho-ho-hoing psychotic terror known as the Santa Claus.
So I have some thoughts. This was less distracting than I expected the holiday theming to be.
You were very distracted by it last time, but it was also a surprise.
Yeah. So this is either like, I think this is someone in the Spider-Verse. Either the man who has octopus arms or the Green Goblin. I don't know which. I need 6 points, so let's do the second paragraph.
Okay. Obsessed with presents, the Santa Claus rains chaos and destruction upon any who dare oppose his plans for Christmas. And he holds a very personal vendetta against non-denominational holiday greetings, who has served as a constant thorn in his side. Thanks to his access to the impressive weapons technology of the North Pole, the Santa Claus goes to the battlefield outfitted with an array of deadly high-tech gear. Ruthless and unremorseful, the Santa Claus will never stop until he stands supreme.
This is not helpful. So the thing I realized halfway through that is that both of the Doctor's Octopus are in core boxes. So
they are. Do you think this is a core box paragraph?
Probably not. I'm thinking this is a Green Goblin, but I don't know who the second paragraph is. But too bad. It's a Green Goblin.
Okay. This is indeed Green Goblin's box.
Okay.
Who is the second character in Green Goblin's box? Do you want to take a guess?
So the thing that struck me about this segment recently is that I am awful at retaining things by listening. I think if you just showed me the paragraph, I'd be a genius at this game. But I have no idea what you described. So, no.
No. Well, that's perfect because he's in a box by himself.
Hell yeah. It did sound sort of similar.
Yeah, they're both describing Green Goblin.
Okay.
All right. Pat at 2 points.
He has, super strength and whatever. I don't care.
Yeah, he's got the Green Goblin formula that gives him like all like super strength, and then he's got like crazy weapons and stuff, and it fractures his mind.
Okay. Well, that part I got, but
have you seen the first Sam Raimi Spider-Man movie?
I don't know. Is the Green Goblin and the Hobgoblin the same person?
No, they're different people. I'm surprised you know who the Hobgoblin is.
I don't know
all.
why. Some Spider-Man thing I saw as a child included, the distinction between the two, but I don't know what it was. So
I believe the Hobgoblin is because they've killed the Green Goblin so many times that they're like, we need to do the Green Goblin again.
Yeah. If you had told me it was like his dad or something, I wouldn't have been incredulous. Like, I don't know. Whatever. What's the second one?
Okay, second one. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer is a peerless reindeer, able to alter his nose and voice to match another person's as a perfect mimic. Little is known about her early life, though she has claimed to be over 100 years old. During her life, she has assassinated several significant figures involved in reindeer affairs, imitated high-ranking generals and politicians, and clashed with the other reindeer on numerous occasions.
I see. Okay. Well, so at the start, I thought it was Black Bolt, and then I realized I was wrong. I think this is kind of funny because I think if I'm right, this will be like one of the only Marvel property movies I've seen that has led me to know anything for this segment. I think this is Mystique.
Final answer, buddy?
Final answer.
This is indeed Mystique.
Hell yeah.
We're going to read...
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I watched like 20 minutes of the movie where Jennifer Lawrence is a blue Mystique when we were in LA. And she, I don't know, was a politician of some sort. So presumably it's a thing she does often.
Yeah, I remember you guys were like, oh, that movie with the blue people that we watched. And you were like, which one? Because we watched Avatar 2 and Days of Future Past.
Exactly. Do I remember anything else about it? No. But we got that. What's the second
We're going to do the second paragraph just because I spent a whole bunch of time on it.
Hell yeah.
And then you can guess who the second character in the box is for, let's say, no extra points.
That's fine. Okay.
Blitzen is a founding member of Santa's reindeer who possessed enhanced agility and genius level intellect. Blitzen has undergone progressive reindeerness that has given him a feral reindeer-esque appearance, including fangs, claws, and superhuman senses. Although his visage is animalistic, Blitzen retains his intelligence and is a global authority on matters of reindeer, a top-tier geneticist, and a fierce advocate for reindeer rights.
So, I hate this segment. You've done a good job. I know the answer, but I don't know that I would if it weren't for the first paragraph. So
I got halfway through the first paragraph and was like, I should have flipped these.
Probably. But I don't know. It's like a coin flip whether a segment that talks about genius will make me think it's Beast, whether or not we've already chosen Beast as a character. It's one of the few facts I know, so it's Beast.
All right. Last paragraph. Here we go. Oh, before we get to the last paragraph, I had such a hard time putting this together because the list of what we've done has gotten so long.
Okay.
And I had to put it in a spreadsheet.
Oh.
Before this, there were only 29 characters left that we haven't done.
I'm kind of amazed Mystique and Beast weren't on the list. Okay.
We kind of have because we've done the affiliation boxes they're in.
Okay. That seems like cheating, but sometimes you gotta cheat.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, here we go. Last one. You need 1 point because you have 5.
Okay.
Ebenezer Scrooge may have been born into the ranks of the nobility, but he has spent his prolonged life in pursuit of nefarious goals. As an ally of Jacob Marley and wing commander of the Counting House, Scrooge waged campaigns of invasion and oppression. As the founder of Scrooge and Marley LLC, Scrooge's villainy has spread deeply across the world, After becoming infected with the Bah Humbug virus, Scrooge gained an array of superhuman abilities, including suppressed aging that keeps this notorious villain alive to this day.
Yeah, this is everything I hated about the segment. It's a him. He doesn't.
It is a him.
He sounds like he enjoys crimes, but I don't really know. I got nothing. Let's do the second one.
The Grinch was a scientist who pursued the creation of super soldiers for the purpose of world domination, performing cruel experiments during Christmas. The Grinch worked alongside villains like Ebenezer Scrooge and Jacob Marley. The Mad Doctor transferred his consciousness into a synthetic body, allowing him to continue his nefarious work well into the future, using his genius intellect and scientific knowledge as weapons against all who would stop him.
Marvel has too many scientists gone wrong.
Yeah, it's like every single one.
It's like MODOK, Doc Ock, presumably Lizard.
Lizard was a scientist, yes.
Yeah, my problem is that I don't think if Lizard was in Criminal Syndicate, I would feel great about this, and I would think the first guy was Craven. And now I can't get that out of my head, and also the fact that you started it by describing it as Ebenezer, which also starts the same as Ebony Maw. I was like, my brain is just Ebony Maw now. I don't have a good answer, so I need 1 point. Let's do the last one.
You want a special clue?
Hint.
You want the hint? All right. The biggest clue in this,
Okay,
right, is that the Mad Doctor transferred his consciousness into a synthetic body. That should be enough for you to get it.
You're probably right. I think this is. I don't know who's in this box. It's. Okay. I think the person who had their conscious transferred to another body is Zola. I'm going with, because I don't think we've had that. And then, is Strucker the other model in that box? That seems too friendly. I don't know. We'll say Zola and then see what happens.
This is indeed Zola.
Okay.
The second paragraph is Zola.
Yeah. The first one seems pretty Strucker-ish. Let's go with it.
First one is Strucker.
Hey, why did they put him in the same box?
That wins. Merry Christmas.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Dude, I had a lot of fun putting this together.
It was less
just
jarring this year, but I don't know why.
I think also just like, I think the game's just easier.
Well, so it's got a new angle now, because like, now I have to question if we've done it before and I just forgot. Or not, but yeah, I don't know.
All right. And I think with that, we've been a size 3 taco truck.
Very size 3.